from the local station. This is Weather Authority Weekday.
Welcome to Weather Authority Weekday. We are going to talk about the forecast because, you know, one thing that's pretty evident is we've seen our share of rain and storms and some gusty winds. We're in that very summer-like pattern, and with that, we've got days and days of this to go. So I want to talk to you a little bit about today. I was kind of preaching this morning that I felt like we would all kind of be at risk for that severity. And I do want to make a mention that really now they've extended this. So a lot of Jacksonville is under this severity. And actually, Caitlin, if you don't care, let's do this in real time. I'm going to pull up this graphic because I think it's really imperative to show this. The Storm Prediction Center updated this just a bit ago. And actually, you know, you noticed in that last graphic that the National Weather Service only had a very small portion of us from Brunswick point south a little ways under that dark green. Well, they've updated it, as I thought they should and would, to most of us being under that dark green, marginal risk for storm severity. The reason this is so imperative is because really it's impossible as a meteorologist, I don't care what anybody tells you, to know where all of these showers and storms are going to pop up to the minute. But what we know is this entire area is encompassed and ready. It's got the favorable atmosphere for what could be a strong or severe storm. So I'm just going to advance here. Let's see what we can show, because I think one thing is really important to note is that out there right now, Caitlin, I know I said we weren't going to do forecast, but I think I'm going to, if that's okay. Yeah, so we're going to show, you know, 501 Riverside. You're a little cloudy. You are dry, but your temperatures are heating up so quickly, and the heat really fuels a lot of this activity as it does every day in the summer. So typically, you know, at this time, you'd be pretty dry, which you are out there for the most part, but we are starting to see some showers pop with a little lightning headed up toward Palatka. So Palatka, Wielatka, over toward Gainesville, you've got a shower there, and then Stark headed toward Middleburg, and of course Live Oak into Lake City, you've got a shower. So we're going to continue to watch that. Now as we press on, I want to show you those white dots that you see. Those are all alerts from yesterday's storm. So a lot of wind alerts, because the primary threats with all of these pop-ups are going to be, you know, the damaging wind gusts, especially in a severe to strong thunderstorm, locally heavy rainfall, which could lead to flash flooding in some spots that have already seen immense amounts of rain, and then imminent lightning, a big lightning present. So again, the severe risk today, I think it's really important, it's paramount to mention that, yeah, most of us are at risk for a strong to severe storm. Over the next 5 days, you know, I was looking at my data, the coast really does look to have low rainfall totals, which is good because you move here to go to the beach. So, well, I did, but a lot of people move here to go to the beach. So I think that the fact that you're going to get under 1/10 of an inch over the next 5 days says, you know, hey, I can walk, I can do whatever I want. But Jacksonville proper, you are likely to get about 1 inch. So this is the beach right now. People getting outside, they're enjoying it as they should. It's a beautiful, beautiful start to your day. We had a magical sunrise out there. Pure magic. So looks good. As magic as it is, you know, the magic may drift because the magic is going to be overtaken with the rain and the storm. So what we're going to deal with over the next 5 days is about 1.5 inches of rain in McClenny and Waycross, and almost 2 inches down in Orange Park toward Point South. So future track today by about 4 o'clock, you'll see that Orange Park, McClenny, Green Cove Springs, Waycross, St. Mary's, all of you going to be getting showers. We're going to continue to the 6 o'clock hour where St. Mary's into Mayport, Jacksonville is going to be getting a couple of showers. The coast in some spots could look a little different. Green Cove Springs, Palatka, potentially Palm Coast, Lake City, you'll be wet as well. So this is to 8 p.m. and some showers will still be popping up in some spots. And again, it's showing you where they could be as of right now, but all of that will change and we'll have updates toward my noon show for sure. I've got all eyes on this forecast. So as we get into the overnight hours, a lot of that rain clears out. Tomorrow morning, though, we're likely to see a couple of showers, and then we'll see more develop into tomorrow afternoon. So it's something that we really need to pay attention to, not just today or tomorrow, but for the rest of the week, because Thursday and Friday are going to be much of the same deal. Julington Creek looks good out there right now, a little cloudy, but, you know, people driving, visibility's fine, and it's just going to be hit or miss, really, hit or miss for a lot of you. Your rip current risk today is moderate, so we'll keep that in mind. All my plants are fake or dead, so I don't water anything, but if you do, Mother Nature's going to take care of it for you. I think that's great. Your weekend forecast, it's never too early to look ahead. 60% chance of rain and storms, I should say, with temperatures in the 90s, so the heat will fuel that. Today at 92, chance for showers and storms. As we get into tonight, 73 degrees, chance for showers and storms. Into tomorrow, 92, chance for showers and and storms. So the trend continues, but you'll have sun mixed in there for sure. And the chances for rain, about a 40% chance. So it's not overly high. It's not a washout situation. These are my predictions, okay? Over the next 3 days, we've got 90s, 90s, and more 90s with those rain chances increasing by the day. And we'll finally see a little respite come Monday with a 20% chance of rain. But we all know that could change. We're under a certain pattern, and we've got to take it for what it is. So quickly, I do want to make a mention about the tropics while we're talking about weather, because luckily for us, we are in hurricane season, monitoring that as well. There is no tropical activity out there for the time being. There's not any expected for really the next 7 days. So I think that's a good thing. Now we do have Hurricane Barbara, but it's not impacting us here in the Atlantic. So, that's on the other side of Mexico there. So we're not too worried about that, but I am worried for those that could be impacted by this. This is a look at Barbara and Cosme. And so certainly keeping an eye on Hurricane Barbara. It's not something we talk about on air with me. If there's something in the Atlantic, we will. But I, as a meteorologist, like to always mention, even if there's a hurricane out there and we're on streaming, so we can, certainly going to keep heed of that and take note and keep you updated. So we're taking note on all of this. We're going to track Hurricane Barbara. Again, nothing in the Atlantic, though, expected for the next 7 days. And we will have more updates on not only the tropics, but your local forecast and some really, really good stories coming up. One thing I want to make a mention of, I'll tell you kind of what's to come, so you stay with us. I've got a great shark tooth story I'm going to be talking about. There's NOAA satellite imagery we're going to talk about with thunderstorms across the United States. And we're also going to talk about more about Barbara, that hurricane in the Pacific that we just talked about, and the Daly's Old School Kingfish shootout in St. Augustine later this weekend. So we've got a lot to come. I don't want you to miss out on any of it. I will tell you, again, I want you to prepare for the rain and the storms to come in this afternoon. One thing you can do is download our weather app. It's going to be paramount to have that on your phone. It's going to be crucial, because with that weather app, you could track radar right along with us, and you could track those temperatures right along with us as well. And I think it's really pertinent that you do that, because that way, if you're looking at something, maybe you're at lunch and you say, hey, is it going to storm or rain? You could see it right there on your phone. We're back with much more shortly. Welcome back to Weather Authority Weekday. And, we're going to talk a lot about shark teeth. I worked on I worked on a story yesterday about shark teeth, and this was a story that I did just last year. Both were shot in Fort Clinch State Park in Fernandina Beach, and it's really neat. People get out there. It's known as Shark Tooth Island. I love it. I discovered it. It's a quaint little place. I hope it always stays that way. It's beautiful. It's like $4, I think, to get in the park. And it's just so preserved, and the trees are gorgeous. The fort is gorgeous. The people are awesome. I met these guys yesterday, and they were looking for teeth for the first time. Nobody really had luck yesterday, but they were all smiles. We were all happy. And those two that you just saw found 2 teeth, and these other guys were fishing. So it was a great day, a great overcast day for sure. We definitely got caught in a shower and storm, but I still say it was a great day, because who doesn't have a great day when you're out there looking for shark's teeth? It is fun. And so you have to keep an eye out for that and for your neighborhood when we're in Fernandina Beach later this month. Fort Clinch State Park is the place to be. It is so fantastic. We had the best time. So yeah, it's just a place you go and you walk down, and you can find anything from really big teeth to babies. And there's different techniques to use. So I'll be talking about those different techniques as we get into my next story on shark teeth. Really passionate about it, really love it, and can't wait to share it with you. So let's talk about a Kingfish tournament that's going on. We've got the Daly's Old School Kingfish Shootout in St. Augustine. This is the one in St. Augustine. That picture is magic. That video was awesome. And these people look so happy. The Volano Beach Pier, check it out. A lot of boats there. The annual tournament draws anglers of all ages from across the southeast to Volano Beach Fishing Pier. The annual tournament limits fishing to Florida state waters within 3 nautical miles from shore, with a northern boundary of St. Simon's Island stretching south to New Smyrna Beach. Live bait pinning or purchasing is not permitted. There's a cash payout to 25 places. We're streaming the Old School Kingfish Tournament on June 14th on News4Jax Plus, and we're live there. We're planning to be live from 2 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. That guy looks excited. Everybody's excited. This is really cool. These tournaments are a lot of fun. It's what Florida's all about, and we love the fishing. So this is what we've got for today, and we're looking forward to getting you through the day. Again, the next 7 going to be a little dicey with the rain, but certainly something that we're keeping an eye on for you hour by hour, minute by minute. I'll be at my desk between shows, of course, and so if you have any questions, you need a custom forecast, you know what to do. You just email me. But that's what I see right now, and I hope you all have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.
See why every day more people are choosing News4Jax, Northeast Florida and South Georgia's #1 source for local news.